Shantogen.
Bienvenidos, mi gente. Yeah, welcome back. This is another sort of walk and talk. In reality, it's actually a B-roll footage of when I was building the cover for the monument. And yeah, so the question you may be asking yourself is, hey, you promised us an abominable video this week. This doesn't look like an abominable cinematic. And you're right. And thanks to that is because my computer keeps freezing every time I get into Minecraft, and I'm not entirely sure what is causing the freezing or why it's being caused. It seems to be specifically Minecraft related because I've played many other different games and I don't get freezes nowhere near as often anyways. I do sometimes, but I've mostly fixed that part because my laptop is a gaming laptop and it's supposed to have liquid cooling, but I was cheap and couldn't afford the liquid cooling, so I just have the regular fans. And I bought a couple extra fans to increase the circulation, but that doesn't seem to help when it comes to Minecraft proper. Unfortunately, because of that, it leaves me at this awkward point where I can't even get 5 minutes worth of footage before Minecraft just starts crashing on me. So I will be spending the better part of this week trying to resolve this issue, but I didn't want, I've been hitting these weekly goals, and I really didn't want to skip a week, you could say. I really enjoy making these videos, and it's a bit of a struggle to get Minecraft to cooperate these days, so I just need to go in. I need to figure out what's going on so I can fix it, so that way I can actually get the footage I need to be able to record. I was in the process of trying to record the Abominable for this week, and at this point I'm probably going to have to tear the build down and rebuild it because the whole entire purpose was to have the build in the video, and I have like 17 segments of it because my laptop kept freezing. But you guys aren't here to hear excuses. You're here, well, to be honest with you, I don't know why you're here, but I appreciate you being here. It is very, very welcome to have you guys here. As far as something that I had said in the previous video that I have now determined when it came to making these videos, I love making the abominable cinematics, I really do, but they take time. The walk and talks or videos like this where I'm talking over B-roll is much more simpler to make. These are, at least given with my schedule, especially since I'm returning back to school, way more conducive for me to be able to meet that weekly upload. So going forward, this is the weekly video that you can probably expect, either one of these B-roll footage or a walk and talk. Most of them will probably be walk and talk if I could sort out the nonsense with the computer freezing. But if not, I always have a bit of backlog of B-roll footage that I can use, that I've used for other abominables, that I can kind of use as a gap filler, you could say. That being said, talking over see, this is a curious thing about, I tend to do these unscripted, so it's not like I have a script in front of me and I'm reading. The walk and talks, the whole entire purpose of it is for me to be building and talking, so I'm trying to carry that over, but I'm just staring at myself building a monument in my recording software. And then the other thing is that because my recording software is recording my voice, I can't even tell if you guys can hear this yet or not. So like, part of me, my brain is kind of like, what if it's not connected to the right audio source? What if I sound like crap? I'm having to use my headset as is because the podcast mic that I have, I need some soundproofing or something. It just picks up way too many no matter what setting I put it in. Nonsense. Bringing it back down to the topic at hand. I really like doing the walk and talk, so we're going to probably be doing walk and talks every week, and then I'll sprinkle in cinematics. Maybe monthly, I think, will probably be a decent amount of time for me to be able to get some good footage to make a nice and well done cinematic. It just, it's going to depend highly on school. I'm not even going to, play around with that. School comes first and everything. I do this stuff because I enjoy it. I've always enjoyed uploading videos. You can look back on my channel and you can see I've done a variety of different content in the past. I used to be a World of Warcraft gold farmer. That was fun. I still play WoW every once and again, but I haven't played it here recently. Actually, if you want to know what game I've been playing recently, it's called Slay the Spire. It's I guess you could call it a card game. You use cards to attack, and it's been highly addictive and very much fun. So I'm currently trying to beat the game with all the different characters, and it's fun. It's definitely fun. I don't know. Maybe I'll upload a video of that here. I don't know. I'll be honest with you. My thought process is I've gone down the variety path before. It didn't really work out as intended. So I may just stick to Minecraft videos on this channel. At least for the time being. I really enjoy Minecraft. I really enjoy building. It's something that I often come back to quite often. And I think most of the new subscribers here have found me because of that content. And I'm okay with just doing Minecraft, at least on this channel. If I really wanted to diversify and go into, variety or whatnot, I'd probably make a secondary channel, a sister channel that I can just upload random stuff that I go to, but that's given the time, if I had time to be able to do that. And the reality is that I sometimes just play on the side as for myself to de-stress, and I don't necessarily record those because I just don't have time to edit it. It's not something that's conducive to being edited, so I just blast some music on, and sometimes I de-stress that way. Anyways, as I'm sitting here and trying to make this video meet that elongated marker, is something that I can actually talk to you guys is about the stats of this video. So I won't have it listed up on here again because it's just B-roll footage, but the video itself, I found it very interesting. I got way more views on the walk and talk than I did any of the cinematics, but the view time on the walk and talk is like significantly less. So that's kind of an interesting dual edge there. I'm not too sure what to make of it, heads or tails. I think ultimately, and I guess this is part of the reason I'm testing it with this video, I think because I crest over that 10-minute mark, it pushed the video out to more people, which sucks, but we'll see. I'm right now at 8 minutes 15 seconds, give or take, on this video. Who knows, maybe I timed that out roughly accurate for you guys, but we'll see where it goes from there. Like I said, right now my number one goal is fixing the computer so that I can get back into it. I have a great plan for the next cinematic, and I will not make the same error I made last time to make a promise that I thought would be easy to complete, but turned out to be impossible because my computer decided that it wasn't going to cooperate. So I will say that I will be working on getting a cinematic out to you as soon as possible. Next week may be another walk and talk depending on whether or not I was able to get everything fixed, but I will give you that commitment that I am working on a cinematic to be able to come out, and I really do hope you guys enjoy that cinematic when it does come out. That being said, as you can see here, we're starting to round down the monument. I find it sometimes interesting to look back at these time lapses that I recorded and just think about the time investment. It's like, yeah, that little structure just seems nice, simple, and small. But that took me like the better part of like 6 hours to make. Now, granted, I did take a few breaks because I had a couple of things that I was working on the side, so you'll maybe have noticed a few times where I'm just standing and not doing anything particular. But still, the amount of time it takes to build these things, I always underestimate it. Like, the time commitment is always higher. But it doesn't feel that high because when you're building it, you kind of get into the zone, you know, and you just go, you build, and then all of a sudden, boom, you know, it's been 5 hours and you have a structure. That's how most of my builds go anyway. I'm also working on the inside of that tower. I made another floor on there, so that's something I could probably show you guys next time. However, we're winding down here. I don't have much more footage left of this B-roll. I think what you see is, you know, almost the done of it. You can still see me walking around it like a fly. But I just wanted to sit down and talk with you guys, let you guys know what was going on. I'm working on to fix the issues. Stay tuned for a new cinematic soon. And I will see you guys one way or the other next week. And as we like to say here on this channel, as I'm trying to time this out correctly, hasta mañana. Take care, be safe, and